This is Sports Center coming at you live from Los Angeles, California. Now we have Stanford University sleep expert Chase Hatcher to inform us about this new virus sweeping the NBA.
Thank you for having me today.
What is this new virus making waves around the NBA?
It is the hypothalamus sleep depriver.
Well, who was the first victim to get this virus and how did they get it?
The victim to get the virus first was the entire Atlanta Hawks basketball team. The team got a new vaccine that is designed to help them get the players sleep less, but still get the same benefits of sleeping longer. The vaccine was made to send signals to the part of the brain that controls sleep to think that you're sleeping longer than you actually are, but instead of doing that, it counteracted by making the brain never get signals to shut down and sleep.
What are the harmful effects and what does this vaccine actually do?
This vaccine reverses the hypothalamus, which is responsible for shutting down the brain's arousal signals and causing the transition to sleep. This has made players go crazy and act unusual because they can never sleep. Players who are victims of this virus have killed people, harmed themselves, and have had signals of hallucinations.
So, the only way you can contract this virus is by the vaccine, correct?
Yes, the only way you can get the virus is by getting the vaccine. However, the Atlanta Hawks basketball team and several players around the NBA have already received the vaccine, causing an outbreak. It takes a couple of weeks to notice serious side effects. However, the players who receive the vaccine are dangerous to others and to themselves. The CDC still has no cure for the people infected with the virus. As a result, the military has been called to catch and detain these people for testing. But the patients are powerful and out of control.
Well, thank you for being on the show today. We'll be back with more NBA news soon. This is Channel 2 Action News WSB TV coming at you live at 5 o'clock. Today's news story is coming from Hawks basketball trainer Chase Hatcher. He's going to inform us about this new disease going around the NBA and throughout the Hawks basketball team.
Well, the team started showing symptoms of extreme exhaustion and were playing terrible at practice and in the games. The first serious symptoms was when Austin Hensley hallucinated and attempted to harm the other players on the team.
Were you there whenever the incident happened?
Yes, I was there when he attempted to hurt the other players. Before I could detain him, he started running towards downtown Atlanta. He killed 13 people before he left the arena, and he killed another 3 people outside of the arena before being detained by the Atlanta police.
Here's a video of the incident.
Stop, this is the Atlanta police.
What have they done about the Hawks basketball players and the other people in the NBA that have this virus?
They have the whole Hawks team detained at the CDC. However, some other players from the NBA have escaped and went on rampages, such as LeBron James and Lonzo Ball. They were shot with tranquilizers so that scientists can do further testing on them.
Thank you for being on the news today. Be back for more news at News 95.5 or at AM 750. We'll be back here bright and early at 5 a.m. Hawks basketball player Austin Hensley, subject HYP467, is showing signs of extreme dehydration, hallucinations, muscle and organ failure, suicidal thoughts and actions, and threatening and intimidating remarks. As a result of the hypothalamus never shutting down, the victim's body is never getting rest, leading to all of these symptoms.
The vaccine had an effect where the cell membrane let in invasive species that killed the mitochondria in the cells of most of his body. As a result, the cell makes no energy, leading to muscle and organ failure. In order to keep all the patients alive, we are going to give all the subjects a new vaccine that will regenerate all of the mitochondria that were in the cell before. In the advanced microscope F700, I could only see 400 to 600 mitochondria per cell, while there's supposed to be 1 to 2,000 mitochondria per cell.
The subject is showing signs of decreased muscle and organ failure. Now that the subject's health is stable, we will begin to experiment to cure the virus, which will hopefully cure all of his symptoms.
Now I'll give the subject a vaccine that will evolve his hypothalamus to cause transitions to sleeping in. This vaccine will mutate the brain so that the subject will have signals that tell the brain it needs rest. Then, this should solve all the symptoms that the subject is showing. The subject is showing no signs of dehydration, hallucinations, suicidal thoughts and actions, and threatening, intimidating remarks. I believe we have cured this epidemic. Now we must use all of our data and observations to cure all the other victims infected by the disease.